Are the New York Jets defense, is this really this bad?
Yeah. It's the same thing that I said last week, right? Basically giving up 30 points again. Currently, statistically, they have the fourth worst defense in the league. I'm kind of numb to it at this point. I don't yell at the TV anymore. They fumbled on the 1 yard line. I was like, that's typical.
I gotta say I'm proud of you because numb to it is probably a good word to describe how I am. I just show it in different funny ways. It's expected that they'll screw up.
Last week, Aaron Glenn said, well, I don't see the same old Jets. And I told you it's the same old Jets last week. And you saw exactly the same old Jets this week. There's no discipline, total one-dimensional football team. The only time that they allowed him to throw the football was when they were down by multiple scores in the fourth quarter. The defense is a shell of itself. I mean, when Robert Saleh was the coach last year in the first 5 games, this defense was one of the top-ranked defenses in the league. They just couldn't score points.
Many of the same players are here, and they were quite talented at one point, not too far in the distant past. Is this really just like a case of like a really bad scheme fit?
They just can't figure out schematically how to get pressure on the quarterback. They're the only team in the league that has not created a turnover. They are -7 in the turnover battle right now. It's very Jets-like from a defensive standpoint when this team has been so shitty offensively for the last 10 years.
The flip side of this team is if you don't watch them and you look at the box score, they've scored 20 or more points in three weeks and lost by 7 or fewer in all 3 weeks. They've had turnovers. You clear up the turnovers, those are victories. Unfortunately, we've been forced to watch them, and we see the eye test. And they're not going to finish at 8-8. They'll be lucky if they get 3 wins playing like this, unless something drastically changes. The only other positive is that Aaron Glenn really seems to care.
I give Aaron Glenn a lot of credit for not blowing up his team in the press conference. They're 0-4. You are what your record says that you are. And if you can't beat a Dolphins team that is 0-3, the quarterback can't throw the football more than 20 yards down the field, you are without by far your best player on offense, and you still can't stop them.
Every other team has lit up Dallas. The Jets play them next week. Are they going to continue that trend, or are they going to be the first team to not score points against the Dallas defense?
Oh, no, they'll light them up.
Dallas's defense can't stop anybody.
Anybody.
But Dallas's offense can score whenever they want. There's obviously a lot wrong with the football team. But one of the things that is most alarming to me is the fact that they just don't trust Justin Fields to throw the football. If the Jets had Aaron Rodgers, would they be 3-1?
On paper, yes.